Well, hi, I'm Wendy Pettis. I'm the Director of Human Resources for the district. Like I mentioned earlier, 25 years ago, I was a graduate of DeKalb High School. So I'm so thankful that 29 years ago, my parents took a drive and looked at the facilities and were just in awe of what could be provided by DeKalb Central. And I'm the oldest of five, so all five of us went through, and I think we're all pretty successful to this day. So I'm very fortunate to have been a product of DeKalb, and my kids go to DeKalb. Again, one in the high school, one in the middle school. My husband graduated from DeKalb, so kind of got a bonus there in meeting him in high school. Most days it's a bonus. And so, yeah, I'm just, again, and I never would have imagined that, 20 years after high school graduation, I'm now working at the central office. And I absolutely love it. Human resources is what I've done my entire professional career. I worked in the financial services industry for several years. I did take about 2 years off to do the mom thing, and will never regret that. And then I landed at the school. And HR is HR, basically. I mean, things are a little bit different in the private sector versus the public sector, but I don't think I faced near the hurdles that Mr. Snyder faced in making the transition. So some of the things that fall under my area are recruitment and selection of all personnel, and we pride ourselves in bringing the best in. I think we have the best. Some teachers in the high school have been there. I mean, I was their student, so I mean, they are just quality people, and we want to continue to bring in quality people, no matter if they're driving a bus, whether they're serving food to our children, or whether they're leading instruction in the classroom. So we have very comprehensive efforts that we go through. It's not just me sitting at a desk going, yep, you're hired, yep, you're hired. We involve the administrative staff at all the levels, and often there are teacher committees too. So, or other committees if we're working in a different classification. So people are really vested in the recruitment and selection process. There's a thorough background screening that happens because we want to make sure our kids are safe. And that's not just with our employees, that's also with volunteers that work in our building. You can't go on a field trip, you can't have lunch with the kids, you can't do those types of things unless you are background screened and been approved. We utilize strengths in certain areas with the Clifton Strengths Finders, and that's really important to us in working as a team and finding out who we might work best with. Or I have high individualization, and Mr. Teeters has consistency. So there are times that we'll work together on maybe how to address this situation. Benefits administration is also an area that falls to me, and I also work very closely with Mr. Snyder and his business office staff with this. But we believe in providing some of the best benefits for our employees because we know how hard they're working for us. That includes group medical insurance. They have different options because not everybody's in the same place in life or has those same needs. We have dental. We have 403B retirement plans, and the perf and turf at the state level. Trying to think, we offer additional or supplemental insurance through American Fidelity. So I think we do a good job of trying to coordinate benefits and put those out there to our employees. We have paid time off for certain classifications. So our custodians that work year-round, they get vacation, personal days, sick days. Our teachers get flex days that they can build up and protect them in the event of an illness or injury to themselves or to a family member, or maybe even they just want to cash that out at retirement. So I think the school does an amazing job of providing benefits. We also provide training and professional development. You got to see at Country Meadow that PLC room. Teachers have that every Wednesday, but our other staff, we have professional development that's provided to them as well. So being a member of DeKalb Central has a lot of great benefits, and One thing I didn't mention is our will sub. That's what we do with our, that's how we get our subs. So sub-teachers, sub-paras, and I put a flyer in your packet. So if you know of any quality individuals that you think would be great for kids, please tell them to apply. Okay?
DeKalb Middle School is the grade 6 through 8 buildings, 850 students. Matt Vince is the principal here. Jane Bidding is the assistant principal, and Amanda Rice is the director of student activities. We will have lunch here today, and our food service is providing us our lunch, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. We like to think we have a great food service, and kids like our school lunches, and I think you'll hear more about that a little bit later. And also Mrs. Bidding, Jane Bidding, our assistant principal, is also our director, our safety director for the district. So you'll be a little lunch and learn today. She'll talk to you about district safety, and that's certainly on the top of a lot of people's minds, especially in this day and age. So you'll hear about everything that we can share with you about district safety. Mr. Schumann.
I have a couple questions for HR.
Oh,
Sure.
okay, sure.
Is there a teacher shortage? Is there a regional shortage, a state shortage, and a national shortage on teachers?
There is somewhat of a teacher shortage, yes, and especially in Indiana. We've been very fortunate here at DeKalb Central to not experience too much of that. We do have some individuals working on emergency permits. They're trying to gain their that content area and add it to their license, but we have teachers in every classroom. We don't have people that are classified or non-certified.
Is there still a teacher union?
Yes.
And that is a state union?
They are not a part of our state union.
Okay, so it's a local one?
Right, and we have very good relationships with our teachers union.
I didn't know if that got thrown out with the right to work in Indiana. I didn't know how that worked.
Right. Anything else?
Is it going to stay like this?
So.